Hey, good morning, everybody. Man, it's great to be with you here on Fantastic Friday. You know why it's Fantastic Friday? Because it's the day the Lord has made. And I love doing these on Fantastic Friday. For some reason, I can't get it together some Fridays. And so, but I'm here this morning, and I'm glad to be with you. And we got a terrific, wonderful story from our quiet time this morning. It's when Saul was king of Israel, and he was surrounded by the Philistines, and they were pressing down on him. And you can go and read the story there, and where I posted it for our quiet time Bible reading this morning. And so the Philistines were all gathering around. They're madder than a hornet, and they're really coming after the king and his men, and the men are shaking in fear, and they're just scared to death. And he knows that the only way that he can overcome the Philistines is with the Lord's help. And so what does he do? He sends for Saul to offer a sacrifice. And Saul says he's going to, or not Saul, I'm sorry, sends for Samuel to offer a sacrifice. And Samuel is on his way, but he's delayed. And so Saul, in his impatience, he has the patience of Chris, goes ahead and offers a sacrifice for himself. And Samuel shows up and goes, "What have you done?" And he goes, "I didn't think you were coming, and so I offered a sacrifice." And Samuel, the prophet, tells Saul, God has already appointed someone else as king, and you could have been king forever, but yet you went and disobeyed God. You lost your patience. You didn't wait on the Lord, and there you are with the lost kingdom. Now imagine that, man. I don't know how many times. I'm glad God doesn't deal with that now in that way with us nowadays, because how many times have we lost our patience waiting on the Lord? You know, God tells us so often, and we just, and we'll send out a prayer request, and we'll ask God to do something for us. And I've wanted to be pastor, full-time pastor of Grace Church for a long time, but I'm now in the patient waiting mode because it just wasn't the right time. And so I was really kind of forced into it, but that's okay. And that's the way God works with us sometimes. Sometimes he forces us to do what he wants us to do. And other times we just have to learn obedient patience. And that was the title of this morning's quiet time. And what a title that is, obedient patience. And so sometimes we just have to sit back and wait on God and let him work in our lives and let him work in the lives of others and those around us. And God's perfect timing will all come together, and we'll be set for what God wants us to do, and we'll follow his will, and we'll see the mighty working of God and how he works. Man, I have seen that in our church time and time again. And so this morning, if you're in a little bit of a hurry of what God wants you to do, just sit back and wait on God for a minute. And the Bible tells us we'll mount up like wings on an eagle, and we'll soar and we'll run and not faint. And man, what a powerful lesson that is. And so obedient patience, wait on the Lord and watch what he does in your life. God bless you. We'll see you next time.